Alright, y'all. The easiest way that I can make topics like what I'm doing digestible, I have to give y'all examples and real life situations and mentioned before examples or anecdote. Otherwise, it might be too complicated, I guess, but I enjoy making examples to where you can, when you watch videos like the one I'm doing, you'll be like, oh, okay, and it will click. And I try to make my analogies simple. I try not to make it, over the top. But yeah, that's just my little sidebar. But I want to continue on talking about success in a strange form. Now, if I just go on into it without giving examples, your question might be, or will be, how can success be strange? And why would success be in a strange form? That doesn't make any sense. Well, if you watched my short, you'll be like, oh, okay. But if you click on this video, I'm gonna break it all. It's gonna be all broken down. But yeah. But it's not the first glance. It's not the first you'll see. But anyhow, players like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, I'm gonna add that to, let's say, Maxie Dupree. That's a women's wrestler. For all you women's wrestling, for all you wrestling fans, excuse me, because I enjoy wrestling, men's and women's wrestling. But yeah, about their success, it was strange. Like in the beginning, we didn't see their success. We didn't see their talent. Now, Kobe Bryant, his talent was obvious. It was, to me, maybe more obvious than Michael Jordan when he first started. Because, mind you, okay, in his college, he got cut six times or something like that. Those that know his story. Kobe Bryant, we seen talent right off the gate, success. Okay, we seen, okay, he's gonna be that guy. LeBron James, even easier seeing that talent, right? But it's like Dennis Rodman, that success came strange. The overly aggressive, you can't tell him nothing. He did what he wanted to do, didn't listen to nobody, but yet he had several championships. Not only with the Bulls he was refined. Still, you could see you could see his talent by then, his refinement. But from the glimpse, you're like, he won championships.
You going to work?
Huh?
Are you going to work?
I'm just walking.
Are you going to work or what?
No, I'm just walking.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, I'm just trying to. That was nice. That was nice of them, but I think I seen some people at Costco. But I'm just trying to do my video up to. So there was a quick response. But mind you, anyhow, you wouldn't know that Dennis Rodman had so many championships until you researched him. You would have thought that, okay, his only success was with the Bulls, and that's furthest from the truth. Okay, he was on the Detroit team, and I think way back when he played on the Spurs. Put the comment below about did he play on the Spurs way before. Okay, but he definitely played for Detroit and won a couple of championships. He won a couple of championships before he got on the Bulls. So that example right there, that was strange success. That was strange. Okay, because there's players that are talented and have been talented, but they didn't even win. They haven't gotten a ring. Mind you, prime example, Iverson. He was a talented guy, but he unfortunately he didn't play his full potential. He only specialized in one area. He didn't stretch himself to, master other areas like leadership. So he was a talented player. Now, for another example, right, Maxie Dupree, those that watch women's wrestling, you know how she started out. She started with, alongside with Kurt Angle. Not Kurt Angle. I forgot his name, but not Kurt Angle, but it reminded me of Kurt Angle. You know who I'm talking about. And with Tozawa and that big fella that does the worm he does the worm so smooth. So you see her with that group, and then she branches off, and then next thing you know, she's won a couple of matches. So she went from a couple of matches to getting all the way up to now to getting a title shot against Becky Lynch. I think that was strange. That was strange, but it was a success. No matter how you slice it, that's success right there, because that's the ultimate goal in wrestling. If you win that title, or any title for that matter, then you're considered one of the best. Or even if you just got lucky, somehow you were talented enough and successful enough to be put over and to get the title, not only be presented with the opportunity, because that's a whole nother thing in itself, but to ultimately win any title, from Women's Intercontinental Championship to the Women's World Championship and so forth, right? That success is strange, and we didn't see it, but some of us are starting to see the success. Now she's being trained by Natty, aka Natalya, and Natalya is putting her through the ringer. So Maxi Dupree is getting specialized training, the dungeon. So by the time Maxi Dupree finishes her training with Natalya, who knows what Maxi's character will be, what she will become. And she's putting that work in. She's mastering the technique, with the ankle lock, as well as taking several hits. All right. Now, Kobe, we've seen, the success right away, but the way that he practiced, we see why. But we didn't understand why was he so intense every single time. Even one year they went all the way to the champion. They didn't win it. Everybody wanted to go celebrate, but not Kobe. He was like, no, I'm not. There's no celebration for me, and there shouldn't be a celebration for you. Why are you celebrating? And even several games, even like in the playoffs, the sports announcers was like, Kobe, you just are in the semifinals. You just won. You just won the semifinals. And he just shrugged his shoulders and he said, so we just won the finals. That's part of it. Yeah, we doing a okay job. We just survived that round. Our work isn't done. So that to us is strange for those that don't understand the expectations. When you have high expectations, when you want something so bad, and he wanted to win every single time so bad. Like, if it was up to him, he would have wanted 8 championships, 9 championships. He would have wanted every single time. And he played till he couldn't play anymore. He had to retire. He definitely had to retire. Okay, so he put his body through the ringer multiple times in uncompromising positions, yet he's got 5 rings because of it, to show for it. And it was all on one team versus LeBron. Now, LeBron success is in another category. One, he's lasted. He's 40 years old and still playing, right? And so not only that, he's playing with his son. His son is playing with them all on the same team. He's the first that, maybe one of the first, to ever do it. Okay, so he's setting the bar in that regard, right? So those are the examples on how success could be in a strange form. Is that first we don't recognize it until we look closely. And when you look closely, then not only you'll start to see it, but you'll start to recognize it. So people more on the outside, it's not success. It's to others, it's not success because they don't see it. Another example, you could be learning a language. All right, so you learning Spanish. It's taking you some time, but you sense that you not catching on as much as you would like to. But then all of a sudden, you start hearing conversations long enough, you starting to understand it, and then you actually start to speak it, even if it's broken. Even if you speak half, or even if you might say 4 or 5, or maybe a whole sentence in Spanish, and you couldn't, and you wasn't able to do that before. Now, you're successful at that. That is success. Because you went from not knowing any Spanish, to learning and knowing just a little bit. All you have to do is keep at it, and the more you keep at it, the more you're gonna digest, and the better you're gonna be at it. And that's with anything that you want to be good at, you want to be successful in. Now, I'd like to know what you think, and put your comments down below. Do you think success comes in a strange form? Yes or no? Why or why not? And while you're at it, like, share, comment, and subscribe.